talked about the importance of running through your IT plans, having a cohesive plan, and how that will help you get your return. Today, we're going to talk about the first step in my 4-step framework to make sure that you get through that process and actually increase that value and get the most out of your IT and make it all a lot less complex and more simple to deal with. The first step is to know what you have. That seems really overly simplified, right? Know what you have. Everybody knows what they have. But so many of the people that I help don't really know what they have. They know they have some servers and they know they have some technology that does some things over here and helps them run this part of their business there. But when we look at a comprehensive audit of everything that's in place, they don't really know. So today we're going to talk about how you do that in a way that's not overwhelming and that gets you to some results and that you'll be able to continue on the process. So if you do this, this is, again, remember, the first step on taking control of your IT, simplifying the technology space so that you can increase ROI and get the benefits you need. So why do we need to focus on what you have? Some of the clients I've worked with in the past, when I've suggested we start at focusing on what they have, it's been a little off-putting. They know what they want. They're less worried about what they have. They want to get to the future, not so much focus on everything that they have in place today. They know that's broken. That's why they want to fix it. But it's really important because if you take the time and the effort to really assess what you have in place, you can often reconfigure it, repurpose it, enhance it, and get just something that's just as good as what you would have wanted to go and purchase brand new. And just as importantly, you're going to find things you can retire that aren't really used or that are duplicates, and that's going to save you cash. So it's really important to start with what you have, and a lot of people, really, a lot of people do not know everything that's there. So when you're looking at what you have, there's 3 main areas that you really want to look at. So you're going to look at technology platforms. Those are things like your website, your CRM if you have them, your accounting package, and you're going to make sure that you understand all of those high-level solutions and what you have in place. When I say what you have in place, you want to know what software and hardware you have, what versions, who supports them, if they are supported on an ongoing maintenance package. And the next step you're going to want to look at are your technology integrations. How are they tied to other systems? Are they sharing data in the background? Is everything being moved from one to the other via manual processes? How are those integrations connected? Are they working? Are they doing what they thought they should do? Are there things that your staff are having to do manually because there's not an integration that there could be but isn't there? And the third part are your services. So what third-party service providers are you using? What are they providing for you? And where are their contracts? I'm going to stop right here just to say that again. Where are their contracts? When's the last time you reviewed their contracts? Do you know what services they're actually supposed to be providing, or do you just know who to call for solution A and solution B? It's really important that you understand the depth of the work they're supposed to be providing so you can assess how well they're doing that. So again, 3 areas you want to look at: technology platforms, technology integrations, and your technology service provision. As you're doing that, you're going to be looking at the processes that those technology solutions are helping you with. You need to consider where the gaps are, if things are being done inefficiently, if there are things you could be doing but you can't do with the technology you have in place. You're not trying to create problems. You might have technology that's great and perfect, and I hope that most of your technology falls into that category. And if it does, that's awesome. But you want to be sure that it is before you go and invest more money in something else. So again, look for inefficiencies, gaps. When you're looking at your service providers, you want to look for, first, what are the terms of their contract and are they performing to those terms? Are the terms the right terms? Is that the thing that your business needs? So are they performing? Is it the right thing? Are there repetitive issues? Are there manual workarounds? And you're going to do this for every solution, every integration, and every provider that you have in place. It doesn't have to be overly complicated, but it does have to be thorough and complete. So make sure that you talk to the people in your team who are the users of the system. It's really key that you get the right team together. And at the end of this, what you're going to find are some quick wins. You're going to find service providers that you love, but who you can work with to tweak either the service that they provide or the way they're providing it so that you get more value. You're going to find solutions that are redundant, things that haven't really been used or that aren't really delivering, that you don't need to necessarily replace because times maybe have moved on and you don't need that technology anymore. You're going to find technology that is in place but has some workarounds, has some gaps. And often those are things that were just missed in the initial configuration. So they're not huge $1,000,000 projects. They're not even $100,000 projects. They're pretty often small projects that you can get put in place to get the most out of what you have. So as you come up with this list, you are going to identify those that will have the best impact on your future. And after that, you're going to be ready to go on to the next step, which is now that you know what you have, you can look at how to maximize